In court, it was revealed that the forensic identification unit that processed Jeremy Skibicki's apartment after his arrest back in May 2022 found DNA samples of all 4 women that Skibicki admitted to killing. But those aren't the only DNA samples. In total, there are 16 DNA samples of women, including 9 that haven't been identified yet. The Crown's lone witness was Winnipeg Police Constable Jan DeVries. He was the exhibit officer documenting evidence from Skibicki's apartment, the building, and the back alley. DeVries provided over 130 photos of the scene. They were discussed in court but weren't shown because of their graphic nature. Amongst those photos were clothing items of Rebecca Contois, Morgan Harris, and Mercedes Myron. A reversible jacket belonging to Buffalo Woman was also among the photos. Court heard this wasn't found in the apartment, but it was later recovered by police from a man who bought it off Skibicki on Facebook Marketplace. There were other items in the apartment with DNA of the victims: coffee cups, pillows, and mattresses. Police documented a total of 16 different female profiles. One of those samples was that of Ashley Shingus. She went missing in 2022. In January 2023, her father told the media that his daughter could be Buffalo Woman, and he gave his DNA to the police that ruled out Shingus as Buffalo Woman, so her identity is still unknown. Court has so far not heard anything from Skibicki himself about Shingus, but her DNA in his apartment is among the Crown and Defense statement of facts. DeVries also told court about the bathroom in Skibicki's apartment. Earlier this week, we heard that all 4 women were killed in the bathtub. DeVries said WPS used a visualization spray to process his bathroom. He told court the spray shows blood splatter that's been cleaned up and can't be seen with the naked eye. In his words, the bathtub was very fluorescent and that it covered the entire bathtub. Screenshots of Skibicki were also mentioned in court. They are from video surveillance of him throwing out garbage bags prior to the search of his place. As we learned earlier this week, the search only happened because a garbage salvager called 911. He was rummaging through the bins behind Skibicki's apartment when he came across some remains of Rebecca Contois. The Crown will continue to press their case for the rest of the week. TR Wheatley, APTN National News, Winnipeg.
So much more on this trial over on our website, aptnnews.ca, including stories by web reporter Kathleen Martins. And if you're triggered by this story, supports are available 24/7 through the MMIWG support line. That number is 1-844-413-6649. Meanwhile, a video of a man harassing families of serial killer Jeremy Skibicki's victims has sparked outrage on social media. The video, taken outside of the RBC Convention Center in Winnipeg, depicts the man screaming profanities at the families as he becomes physically aggressive. A person can be heard telling others to not engage. The man is repeatedly told to leave the area, and he eventually walks away. His identity has not been officially confirmed. Also, earlier today, a different man was barred from entering the courtroom of the Skibicki trial after he was identified as a potential security risk to the families.